So today guys, I'll be showing you how to make realistic tank tracks. So you begin by making the wheels. You just make them like a little bit smaller. Yeah, like this. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah, that looks good. So now I'm going to clone this and turn this into a wheel. So once you're done with your wheel, now you can begin by doing the middle part. I guess I'm just gonna stick with this. You can make this how detailed you want to, guys. So yeah, I think I'm done with my wheel now. So once you're done, we begin with the suspension. We want to place a wheel like exactly in the middle. Oh, how do I do that? So you move it out by like one. And then you place a wheel. So, and you want to delete the block inside of the wheel. So here you have it. You can turn down the speed a little bit, like 30 maybe. Now you can make the suspension, the realistic suspension. When we make tank tracks, it becomes a little bit bigger than real life. What am I even saying? It becomes a little bit bigger if you make tank tracks that doesn't work. So now let's make the other wheel. Then we just, or now for the wheels that are actually gonna make the tracks move, we're just gonna make like a smaller version of this wheel. Now for the cogwheel thing, that basically all tank. So now when you make these cogwheel things, I'm just gonna rotate them a bit. So made the cogwheel thing. Wanted to be a little bit outside the wheels. So like that. Now we can make those small wheels that hold us up the track. So let's just make these small wheels that hold up the tracks. So now we're just gonna take some coal blocks. Now the only thing we need to do is to make this into a wheel. Now when I did that, you want to find the middle of the thing. So just take out the part, then like scale it in a little bit. Now I think you can just place a hinge there. Should probably scale it out a bit too. And turn off collision on that and transparency. Yeah, turn off collision on the hinge too, just in case. So once you're done with this, you can just save. Now, let's just test this thing out. Okay? You just connect all of this too. Turn off collision on that, then just connect it. Yeah, and the wheels too. I almost forgot. Oh wait, by the way, we're gonna have pistons extracting wheels, I forgot. So you want to have them half length of how wide you want your platform to be, because we're gonna mirror this later. So I'm gonna make them a little bit bigger. Yeah, like that. Because I have a lot of parts. Then now we're gonna make the detailed tracks. So what you want to do is make them a little bit wide. So 0.025. Just kinda like perfectly fit them a little bit. So now we're gonna begin with the detailed track. First I'm gonna make some metal here. Now let's just make this connection thing here. So it actually looks good. Yeah, that look good. Now let's just make it the track part here. So I'm gonna use coal because I'm starting to like coal. They look pretty good. Now let's make the base part here. So now let's just make this thing here. But we already have it. Cover this whole thing. Make this collision off too. This is just to place hinges, so it becomes much easier to place them. Just stick them out a little bit, these hinges. I'm actually gonna make this untransparent so it's easier to see. So like that. Now we wanna see how. So it's like too big, like full block. So we're gonna move this by 2.1, I think. Let's just try. Yeah, 2.1. By the way, turn off collision on the hinges too. Yeah, I want to move them out a little bit so they just don't fall out, slip out or whatever. I want them to land perfectly on the tracks. As you can see here, I forgot some base parts. I just do that really quickly. So now for a hard part, the side things. These are, you just want to make them before you make the under part, because it could get weird then. You want them to perfectly align, or else there's gonna be some weird tracks. Maybe not perfectly, but like good aligned. Yeah, that's just 0.01. I think I'm just gonna do that. Now we'll begin by cloning it a little bit. Maybe not that much. So now you save. Now we want to mirror this whole thing. So let's just make it a little bit smaller. Maybe like 3 smaller. A little bit more. Like this. So now, when we mirrored it, now it's time to make the platform here. So now we want to make the pistons. So you begin by placing a piston here, and then place a block, scale it in a little bit tinier, then place a piston here. Then I'm going to just make them both 2 length. Now you do that for other side too, so you can just clone this. Now you can connect it to a shear or a lever. I'm just gonna connect it to shear, the pistons, because I'm cool. Now I will just make the controls for the tracks. By the way guys, if you're on mobile, you can connect the wheels to a button, the buttons and levers. Oh wait, I wasn't supposed to select them, okay. Or actually I was supposed to select them. Now it's save. Now we're gonna make the track holder. So I'm gonna have it all the way from there to here. Actually a little bit out, actually. I want it to perfectly fit in the hinge. Alright, I'm just gonna make one movement. Can do that too. Make all of this collision off. Then you just put stiffness 2000, damping 300. So now you save. Now let's test this out, I guess. Hey, let me just double save just in case. That's 100% the loading bug. Wait, what's happening here? Why aren't they connecting? Okay, I'm just gonna make something to connect these hinges here. Of course they aren't connecting, bro. Of course they aren't connecting. Oh wait, this is just a tiny mistake. I can't fix this with plastic. See, once you're done, you save. Now let's try. Wait. Loading bug 100%. 100%. I'm lucky that I have insta load. Wait, that's not even connecting to. It's not even connected here. Yeah, of course it's not connected here. So let's save. The suspension is not working. The tracks aren't working too. That's really annoying. I have to redo the tracks. Oh, that's a good one. Only a few parts selected from the wheel. Oh, was that the only part selected from the wheel? Man, that was a really good one. Everything will be good. What could possibly go wrong? So yeah, let's try this again. Now let's just make them a little bit bigger. The piston length 4.5. That'll be good. So yeah, now I think we're done. and this will work really good, I think. 100% the loading bug. Oh, I forgot one thing. One thing I forgot. Of course, we need the tank track holders. Let's make them these ones 2000, damping 300. Zone save. By the way, I think I'm gonna let's try that again. Yeah, I made this is not gonna work good. Yeah, this is not working good. Yeah, I'm also gonna turn this collision on because it keeps slipping out. And by the way, guys, this is something you can also do if you really want it to stay on. You can have one on the other side too. A tank holder on the other side too. Let's turn off collision on those things. Yep, there is a lot of glitch tracks. Yeah, I think I pulled it too much. I think I'm gonna make the damping a little bit lower in the suspension because I didn't see it working. Maybe like 4000. Let's just make the piston length 3. And these ones are gonna be like... There's still some glitch tracks. This one terribly wrong. I'm gonna up the torque a little bit, see what happens. Yeah, I think we have to do that up here again. Just like that. And just turn off collision on them. No, we don't have to actually. But I'm finally gonna turn off collision on these parts. So save. Now let's try them out. Yep, I think I'm gonna... Oh, what happened to the suspension? Yeah, let's try again. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot. I forgot something. Wait. Yeah, you want to have the minimum length for the strings to be 0. So now I think I'm just gonna put up the damping on these, or stiffness I meant, to like 20,000. So tracks keep falling out for some reason. Keep slipping out the way they shouldn't slip out. Oh well, guys, this is the best realistic tank tracks you can have in Build a Boat. And guys, you should also remember to put the tracks a little bit outside the wheels, because or else this will happen. What can I do to like stop the glitchiness from happening? First of all, the track glitch. Like if some random parts are connected to other parts, that's really annoying. It's possible that this can be... Oh yeah, I found the number 1. Let's do it for this one too. There was only one, right? Yeah, there was only one. So let's just save. So By the way, if you want to, you can just delete these, because these are pretty useless. It'd probably go much better without these. This is just for test. I'm still gonna have them though. Or maybe you can just add some servo suspension for these wheels. There's still other glitchy things on the track. Should probably make all the parts like transparent and then find all of these stuff. That's a smart thing to do. So now let's try the suspension. It's not the smoothest in the world. It's okay. So once you're done with your tank track, it looks something like this. Yeah, you can see here, I put on collision on the road, or the tank holder wheels, I should call it. Add a much more complex system for the tank track holders, so it actually stays in place. This is what I call a realistic tank tracks. Looks very nice. Lot of details. Realistic suspension too. And just ignore this. It doesn't work that great though. Now you have realistic tank tracks. And build a boat for treasure. Yeah guys, here you can see the mechanic improvements. This probably looks confusing to you. You must have the strings in almost exact straight line, or else the tracks will move from here to here and here to here. And for the upper wheels, I added a piston to extract it up, to hold up the track. The improvements I did is I moved the track a little bit outwards, so the wheels didn't just go outside the track. That was it I added. Hope this was helpful, and bye guys.